Hi guys, so for me this is a really exciting video, and ever since I was quite young I always really wanted one of those vanities with the Hollywood lights so I could just get ready and have this light blinding me and just feel like a movie star. And guess what? I did it! So actually, with the help of my mom and quite a bit of money later, I finally did it, and I'll just give you a quick little sneaky peek at how it turned out. Whoa! Awesome. Now, before I actually show you what I did, I have to say that this is not a tutorial. Now, when I was looking at how to wire these lights and things, there was pretty much nothing from the UK on YouTube. Now, because my mom and myself aren't electricians, we don't know how electrically safe this is. So I'm telling you right now, do not copy exactly what I've done with the same things that I've done, because it may not be safe. My mom wanted to make sure I got that message to you that this is not a tutorial. So if you do try and copy whatever I'm doing, I am saying don't, but if you do, as I'm sure maybe some people will, I am not responsible for if your house blows up, if your house sets on fire. Your choice. Okay, now that's out the way, I'm just gonna go through the things that I bought. So I bought a IKEA stave, I think it's stave mirror, and it's this massive beautiful white one which only cost £15. I then purchased 2 light bars. These are the IKEA music light bars, along with the bulbs, which are very expensive, and the wire. There is a plug and a torpedo switch, and I think that was it. What we had to do is wire up the lights, because they're actually meant for wall lights, so they don't come with the plug on, so you had to kind of do your own plug. And then finally it came to using little sticky strips to put on the side of the mirror so I could stick the light bars on. After sticking them on, I had to mess around with the bulbs to try and get them to work, and finally it works and it looks fabulous. So as you can see, this is how it turned out, and I really like how it looks. The bulbs you see here are not the ones that were recommended by IKEA, however they weren't far off being the same price. If I take one of these out, I'm just going to show you. These are the bulbs that IKEA sort of recommend you to buy, which are £3 each, and you need 10 of these, so that's £30 already in bulbs. These are actually the ones that I bought from B&Q, which is £15 for a 4-pack, so I bought 3 packs just in case any didn't work, and now I have spares, but I'm also £45 down. These actually look much better with a bigger one. They are, I think there were 5, no, these are 9 watts, whereas these are 3.5, so these are bright, but they look better. And they are E14 and the golf ball bulbs, which looks like this, and they're in white, so they're not gonna really blind you. The bulbs are probably the most expensive part of it, because they're energy saving bulbs, and you just want to make sure that you're not damaging your eyes having something too bright. So yeah, I think actually those light bars look ridiculous with a small bulb, because compared to those, can you see how small it is? I don't think it looks as nice. So here is just an overview of what it looks like from the front. You can see we've got the first light bar, which is £22, just this bar, which is quite expensive, but it looks nice, so who cares. And then you can see there's a little gap where it's been attached by those no damage sticky thingies, and it's a pretty good size mirror really. It's very big. It's 70 by 70 centimeters. Moving over to this side, just give you a look at what it looks like at the side. So they're quite thick, but this is sort of a protective shield to hide all the wiring. And then you may or may not be able to see, there's a switch on the side here, and then that just comes down into the mains plug here. Now, as I said, there is a switch, so if we switch it on, you'll be able to see how it looks. It's actually really bright. It does take a little while for these bulbs to get bright. You can see some of them look more orange. Usually takes a couple of minutes, but should we zoom in, see the damage? I think it gives you a nice sort of glow on your face, especially when you're doing your makeup. It's really handy. It's also the time when you realise how impure your skin is, because you think, oh my god, I'm bloody ugly. But it does look nice nonetheless. You can see they've brightened up now, much better. And if we just go back, I think it looks gorgeous. So as you can probably tell, I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. Links and stuff to the bulbs, which I know are really tricky to find within the certain wattage that you have to use for the light bars. I'll link those below, along with the music lights and the stave mirror, I think, which are both from IKEA. But again, I really, really love how it turned out. I do have a makeup storage tips and ideas video coming up for you soon, if not before this one, so make sure to check that out. I'll link it at the end of this video as soon as it's uploaded. So that is all from me today. Don't forget, links to my Facebook, Instagram and Tumblr are down below, so if you want to come over and follow me, that would be awesome. Apart from that, I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys!